trending parenting topics that have divided us on social media. I have our referees in the house, Dr. Brown, Alice, they're my backups in this hour. All right, so next debate is one that I've had with myself many days. Is it okay to give melatonin to kids? For those who don't know, melatonin is a hormone that is naturally found in the body, and it helps regulate the body's sleep-wake cycles. It can also be taken as a supplement for sleep, but studies are limited in children. And because melatonin is classified as a supplement, it is not tightly regulated by the FDA. Now, the American Academy of Pediatrics advises caution when giving melatonin to kids and emphasizes safety by storing all medications and supplements out of reach, including melatonin, to prevent accidental ingestion. While melatonin may be safe and effective for occasional use, it should not be used nightly as a sedative or given without first talking to your child's pediatrician. Take a look at what this mom, though, from Houston had to say about it.
We are now at the stage in parenthood where we drug our kids. We have 2 little kids, and my toddler is not sleeping. Went to the pediatrician. I said to her, can I give her melatonin? Got a great night's sleep. Worked like a charm.
That's the video. In person, please welcome Nika to our conversation. Okay, so obviously you're not a doctor.
I'm not.
That's okay. Any medical questions regarding melatonin should be between you and your doctor. I am saying all of these disclaimers because we recognize that this is a tough conversation, and I get that.
Yes.
Giving the wrong type, wrong dose, or something like that can cause serious harm to children. I have legally read everything to protect the show and you at home to make a wise decision with your doctor. Your kids,
Good.
Nika, are ages 1 and 3.
Yes.
Now, you jumped into the melatonin debate.
Yes.
Did you have any idea that this was dodgy territory?
You know what? I knew that it was territory that deserved a conversation.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And so I wanted to bring up the conversation because primarily on our page, our hope is that it would be a safe space to have respectful
Dialogue.
banter and dialogue. And I you know, because parents, let's be honest, we don't really know what we're doing. We just love our kids a lot and are trying our best.
Right, trying to do the best you can. Right. And you walk into any drugstore, any store, you now see this product on the shelves from different brands. So it's not like you were in some dark corner in the back alley somewhere. You walk into the store and you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
And full disclosure, we had a 9-10 hour flight once. I went to my son's pediatrician and I said, can I do this? He said, I don't advise it. And so I did it. I consulted with my son's pediatrician.
Right.
That was my decision with the doctor. You made your decision.
Yes.
Which again, this is not an illegal thing. Some parents were supportive. Some said my thought is that it's not a big deal at all. Somebody else said we did this for a time or two when my toddler wasn't sleeping. We all got a good night's sleep. And then some people disagreed. I'm old enough to remember when people used to say, like, give a hot toddy, a little whiskey on the tooth. You know, this is not new. And I wouldn't advise whiskey on the tooth, but someone's grandmom told someone's grandmom a little whiskey on the tooth. Others said they wouldn't do this. How old at the time was your child?
She was somewhere in the 3. I don't know if it was not 3.5, but kind of in the middle.
Okay, kind of in the middle.
Yeah,
And
3.
so I
3-ish.
just saw you in the commercial break dancing. You said I'm rested because I'm not with my kids on this trip.
Yeah, I got 8 hours.
You got
guys.
8 hours of sleep, right?
Yeah.
So you're a responsible mom. You're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You put it out there for the peanut gallery to comment.
It did.
And a lot of people did. Do you wish you hadn't have posted it?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you're happy.
Because I wanted to talk to somebody about it. I learned very early on, I had postpartum depression with my first. And I learned early on that the worst thing you can do is stay silent.
Yeah. I agree. So with that said, Doc Brown and Alice, you know, the first thing people tell you when you become a parent, the sleeping and getting the kids to sleep, or when you're traveling, all of these things, you're really looking for the comfort. I've read the disclaimers from the FDA and from our medical team. Doc Brown,
Well, it's important that whenever we introduce supplements or pills for that matter, that we also introduce skills. So we don't want children to grow up and think that there's a medication for every ailment. That's the first.
Alice.
When my kids didn't sleep, I never gave them melatonin because I didn't know about it. I would like to know what brand you are giving your kids. You're not doing it every day, right?
We actually aren't doing it anymore.
Oh.
I mean, it worked. It's a little, so it worked maybe that one time, and I don't know if it's because we were out the whole day,
Right.
but the baby does not like to sleep.
Yeah.
She wants to be in the bed with mommy. She wants to play. She is a night owl. She's like her father. So actually, I think that was the one time that it worked.
So you don't use it anymore?
No.
Done.
Because as a parent, you got to be flexible. Kids are not the same. They don't come with a manual. So now what we do is it's a whole routine. We have to read one storybook, and then Daddy has to sing 3 Coldplay songs. Not 1, 3.
I love it. Coldplay leaves you out cold. There you have it.
And that's
All
what
right.
works for us,
Tam
so.
Fam, what do you think? Would you give your child melatonin? All right, the majority in this audience and our referees, the refs are split, but the audience is not. The majority say no to melatonin. Go to our social media page. Let us know what you think. Nika, thank you for setting off the debate. Nika Diwa, give it up. The crowd is saying no to melatonin.